guys, Mrs. Novell here. Happy Monday. I needed some sunshine today, so we're gonna do a fun sun. It's super easy. We're just using simple lines. I started in the corner of my page with this one, and then I did all my rays using different lines, and then I wrote some things that just, I don't know, are kind of mindful little sayings. Be happy, be kind, love, be thankful. So you can fill those in with whatever you feel like filling them in with. Just words, sayings that make you feel mindful and to try to help everybody kind of get through this crazy time that we're all in the same boat with. So let's get ready to draw a beautiful sun. We're going to use a Sharpie. If you want to start with a pencil, you can start with a pencil, and we're going to use watercolor. You can use colors or markers, crayons, whatever you want, but I used watercolor and crayons with this. So we're going to have a lot of fun. All right, see you in a sec. All right, we are back. We are going to make this cool looking sun right now. So mine, I started in the corner of this page, but I think I'm going to start my new one in a different part so you can kind of see that there's a lot of different ways to do this. So I'm going to start this time my sun right in the center. So I'm going to draw one big circle like this, and then I'm going to draw a couple circles like that, okay? And then I'm just going to start drawing straight lines, zigzaggy lines, curved lines, and I'm going to kind of do a pattern, I guess. So I'm doing straight lines, curved lines, and then zigzag, just like that, all the way around. Super easy. Again, if you want to start with pencil, you totally can do that. But I'm using the black marker as usual because it's easier for you guys to see. So I think I'm going to add maybe one more line here, one more line there, one more here, and I think I like how that looks. Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to take, actually now we're going to add our words. So in this one I put love, be kind, smile, be happy, and be thankful. So I think I'm going to kind of stick to the same because I like those words. So down here I'm just using capital letters, smile, just like that. Up here I'm going to write be kind, just like that. Over here I think I'm going to write love. Okay, and then down here I think I'm going to write be happy. You don't have to write one in each chunk, just in a few places. And then maybe I think I'm going to just keep it like that. So the other thing you can do to add detail to this is if you want to add shapes or hearts inside your spaces, inside your rays, that's perfectly fine too. This is for you to be as creative as you want to be and how you feel for the day. So I want mine to be super bright. I'm going to use some crayons because I want my paint to be resisted when I go to watercolor it. So you can kind of see these extra lines. That's all crayon that I made, and then when I watercolored, it resisted the watercolor and created these cool extra designs and colors in there. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to start with my orange, and I'm just going to kind of go in and start making extra lines, following the curves maybe. I'm just trying to make it look a little bit more crazy, a little more filled in, just like that. I'm using a darker orange first. You can use red too if you want. Red is part of our sun too. It's very hot, and sometimes you can see red in our sun. You can see all kinds of colors in our sun sometimes. Okay, so now I'm going to do some yellow. I'm going to add some yellow stripes and some yellow zigzags, just like that. You just start filling it in and making it look, just doesn't have to be exact. Like I said before, you don't even have to follow the pattern. If you just want to draw lines all over, that's fine too. If you want to add some shapes in there, you can. It's like whatever you want to do. And then I'm also going to add some yellow inside my sun circle. I'm going to do the same thing with the orange. I'm going to add a little bit of orange in here too. Actually more of a reddish orange, which I kind of like. Just like that. And then I'm going to take an even lighter orange, like this, and I'm going to just go and do the same thing. I'm just going to draw lots of different lines going through here. So you do need to go over everything with the Sharpie or a black crayon. So if you used your pencil to draw these black lines, these lines, you're going to want to go over it with a black crayon or a Sharpie. Otherwise, the pencil will fade and bleed. You don't want that to happen. So make sure that you go over it, okay? There's my happy dog. Okay, let's do one more right here. See, it just kind of gets crazy, and that's totally fine. Okay, I forgot to add the lighter orange inside. There we go. Okay, now we can paint. This is the fun part. So I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start with red, just because I feel like I don't see red down here yet, and I think it adds a lot of pop. So you can see how the crayon resists the paint, and it starts to really show through. So I'm going to do the red. I'm going to do it in a couple other places. Let's do some down here. You don't have to stay totally in the lines. Eventually it will blend. I'm going to do some red over here in between these rays. Okay. See how it's resisting that? It's so fun. I love that. It's my favorite part. It's like magic almost. So go over and over. There we go. So you can see how it's resisting. You can see the yellow and the orange coming through. It looks so cool. So I'm going to do one more side over here, red. Okay. Now if you want to make your ray colors a pattern, that's fine. If you want to do yellow, then orange, then red, that's fine too. So then the next color I'm going to use is this bright yellow. See how fun that is? There we go. So easy. And let's do one more over here. There we go. So if you don't want to be stuck to the yellows and the oranges and the reds, do you have to? No. Can you add in another color? Yes. If you want to do other colors, like if you just really want to add in blues and greens and stuff, go ahead. This is supposed to be your sun. This is supposed to show how you feel. Okay? So yes, you can add whatever you want to add. So just a little bit more yellow over here. And then you're just going to keep going. So I'm going to use a different color with each ray. Probably going to use this orange now. So there's my orange. So you're just trying to make it as cool and kind of funky as you possibly can. But I love how the watercolor or the crayon is resisting. It looks really cool. So have fun with this. Show me when you're done. I want to see all those happy suns. It'll really brighten my day. So you can start. If you want to do the inside a different color, you can too, that's fine. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow in there. And then I think I'm gonna add a little bit of red in there. Got a little carried away there with the red. That's okay, everything blends. Everything blends. See, I'm gonna add some orange up here. So you just keep going, and then once it dries, if you want it to be a little bit brighter, go back over it again with your watercolors and add the color again. So like this red is very not as bright as I want it to be, so it kind of dried, so I'm gonna go back over it again, and then it makes it nice and bright, just like that. Okay, so fill it all in, have fun. Make sure you share this, or have your mom, dad, anybody who can share it with me, because these would definitely brighten up my day. Okay guys, have a great time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.